Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Dr. Mike Patten here at Blue Waters Health Center. Today we are on part number 3 of how to heal yourself. See, in healing yourself, it's no different than if a doctor works with you, but because these are kind of the steps that are required for any healing to happen. And so you can go back and look at part 1. Part 1, we work on constructing an image, putting together an idea, something that you want either in your body or within your life. But in this scenario, we're talking about healing. So it's something that we want in our body where we physically don't feel well, and we want that to change. And then part 2, we go about the plan. How are we going to create this? How are we going to make it happen? What are the steps we're going to take to do that? Now, if we take this into a weight loss situation, say you want to lose 20 pounds, the first thing is you're going to have to construct your image, which is you 20 pounds lighter. That is your image. It's really that simple. I want to lose 20 pounds. That's what we have created. Okay, now our plan is, how are we going to do that? If you're an individual that does not know how to do that on your own, and I cover this in part 2, you have to go find someone that does know how to do it, or you're going to have to give yourself the knowledge on how to do it. Now, in a weight loss situation, we know that we need to be very particular about the food that we put in. And there's lots of different programs and systems out there that teach how this goes on. And so you can go out and get one of those programs, or you can go out and have someone walk you through that. And when I'm walking someone through that, I give them very specific diets and what to eat. And then it comes to part 3. So part 3 of this process is you constructed an image, you have a plan. Now you have to do something about it. There has to be some action steps. There has to be something that you're actively doing on a daily basis in order to make this image manifest in your body and in your life, or be created in your body and your life, to be observed in your body and your life. You have to do something. So if you want to lose weight, you're going to have to change the food that you're eating. If in this weight loss situation, it may require you to exercise, may not, depending on the diet that you're doing. But the food will absolutely have to change. The timing of what you're eating is going to have to change. Those are the changes that we're going to make. And then we also have to give a time element. The time element's a little different for everyone, and it's different for the situation that we're dealing with. Now, in weight loss, we know that there's going to be a time element that's logical in order for that weight to go away. Now, would we expect 50 pounds to go away in a week? No, that's not logical. Not unless you're starting from a place that's 500-600 pounds, then 50 pounds can be logical. But if you're starting from a place of, maybe 160, maybe 200, maybe 220, 50 pounds is not logical. And so we have to look at what makes sense for you and your body in your situation. What I've found in a weight loss situation is around somewhere between 2 to 3 pounds a week, one on the low end, 2 to 3 on the high end. That's a logical weight loss per week. And when you extend that out over time, now you get to a place that you really want to be. So when we look at the body, we look at what we're trying to do, what's a logical time frame mixed with what we're doing in order for that to be demonstrated, for that tissue to be healed, because we know that innate intelligence inside needs time to tear down old tissue, to rebuild new tissue, and to allow this image to be constructed and manifested in that person's body and in their life. So that's the key steps of how to heal anything. First, we need to construct an image. What does that image consist of? What do you want it to be? Maybe you want, maybe it's something that you want, your hair's been falling out, you want it to grow back. And so you construct an image of, what do I need to do? Maybe it's something that you have an elbow that's sore. I've had an elbow that's sore the last couple of days. And so I thought about, okay, I want to have a perfect elbow. What do I need to do to get a perfect elbow? And so my plan was to work the muscles out in here, to get the bones adjusted and lined up. And then it's going to be to use it normally as much as I can tolerate. And I did that 2 days ago, and it's about 90% better right now as I'm working my plan. So you have to start to work your plan. That also means your plan may come with adaptations. You may start working your plan and then you realize, wait a second, this isn't working, or this isn't doing what I wanted to do. That's where you have to adapt. You have to be able to change. You have to be able to alter. You be able maybe even contact or talk to someone that can help you with what you need to adapt to in order to get to where you're going. That's where you can use people that have brain cells that you may not have. I'm not saying that someone's dumb or stupid. I'm just saying that someone may be trained in an area, so they have brain cells that help you do that. Now, take for example, if I want to purchase a car, I don't have brain cells for a car and other than how to drive it. I will go to someone that has those brain cells and ask them questions and get information so I can make an intelligent decision and manifest having a new car or creating the opportunity to have a new car. And then it's the car that I want that's going to fit my needs. But I'm going to use their brain cells because I don't have those and I don't have any desire to create those. Now, in a health situation, if you're one that doesn't have a lot of knowledge in how the body works or functions, and that's not something you really desire to obtain, then go find someone that you trust, that you have faith in, that you believe in, that you can use their brain and the way it works in order to help you construct an image and a process and a plan in order for you to heal. So those are the 3 steps to healing. Go back to video 1. You can watch that, and then 2, and then 3, and you can watch them in sequence and really just get an idea of how this process works, this creative process where you can utilize it to heal up things in your body that don't feel well. Thanks so much for joining in. Join in next time as we delve into more areas of healing and how this body works and functions. I'm Dr. Mike Patten.